Madam President, I extend my gratitude to SRSG Ms. Lang and Special Representative of the Chairperson of the AU Commission, Mr. Suef, for their comprehensive briefings. I also welcome the participation of the Permanent Representative of Somalia in today's meeting. Somalia stands at a pivotal moment. The security situation is in transition with the impending full drawdown of ATMIS by the end of this year. Tension has heightened abruptly in the Horn of Africa, recently following the signing of an MOU between Ethiopia and Somaliland. Furthermore, the country faces multidimensional and complex challenges regarding the political process and the humanitarian situation, often exacerbated by climate change. In light of these circumstances, I wish to underline 4 points. First, the Al-Shabaab terrorist group remains a significant concern for the peace, security, and stability of Somalia and the region. We deplore the recent bombing attacks in Bakara Market and the military base in Mogadishu that led to the deaths of at least 10 civilians and 5 military personnel, respectively. We commend the dedication of the federal government of Somalia, as well as troop-contributing countries to ATMIS in countering Al-Shabaab over the past 17 years. With ATMIS having recently completed its Phase 2 drawdown of 3,000 troops, we welcome Somalia's commitment to advance its national security transition. Over the past decade, the Republic of Korea has contributed over $18 million to the African Union's peace and security activities, including financial support in the amount of $1.2 million in 2023, and the procurement of armored personnel carriers for ATMIS. It is imperative to establish an effective post-ATMIS structure to preserve and build upon the legacy of ATMIS. Without such a structure, there is a risk of reversing our hard-won counterterrorism achievements, particularly in the current context of heightened regional tensions and the potential for opportunistic expansion by Al-Shabaab. In this regard, the international community should pay attention to the fact that ATMIS, as well as its predecessor AMISOM, has chronically suffered from lack of financial resources. We recognize the need for predictable, sustainable, and flexible funding for African Union-led peace support operations, including access to UN-assessed contributions as stipulated in Resolution 2719. It is also crucial to prioritize the protection of civilians in military operations. As Somali national institutions progressively assume security responsibilities from ATMIS and prepare for a post-ATMIS structure, we look forward to the proposal of the government of Somalia to be presented to the Council by the end of March in this regard. Second, the political impasse over the electoral model remains a concern. We call on the federal government of Somalia to continue to engage with all stakeholders to ensure an inclusive and consultative constitutional amendment process. It is also important for Puntland to participate in national state-building discussions. Throughout this process, ensuring the full, equal, and meaningful participation of women, as well as maintaining a safe and inclusive civic space, is of paramount importance. Third, we are encouraged by the progress achieved by Somalia on the economic front. Somalia's admission to the East African community heralds new opportunities for stronger regional partnerships and trade. We also congratulate Somalia's attainment of the heavily indebted poor country's completion point. We hope that this full debt relief will lay the economic and financial groundwork for Somalia's development and realization of its Vision 2060. Lastly, the humanitarian situation continues to remain dire, with 7 million people in need of assistance. The Republic of Korea has contributed $5.5 million since 2019 in an effort to support Somalia in responding to humanitarian challenges, as well as an additional $2.3 million in 2023 to the broader Horn of Africa region. In this connection, we note that the recurrent climate shocks, including the devastating cycle of droughts and flooding, along with El Nino-induced heavy rains, further destroy livelihoods and exacerbate food insecurity. We encourage UNSOM to proactively undertake comprehensive and climate-sensitive risk assessment and management strategies and report to the Council. This is particularly relevant because armed groups such as Al-Shabaab can capitalize on local impacts of climate change and governance gaps to advance their recruitment and control over communities. In conclusion, Madam President, the Republic of Korea reiterates its unwavering support for the work of SRSG Lang, UNSOM, UNSOS, ATMIS, and key regional organizations in fostering peace and stability in Somalia. The Republic of Korea stands ready to support a successful transition in Somalia. I thank you.